The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I get a lot of phone calls, and I got a very interesting phone call last week, and I don't usually get a chance to call back my phone calls. I'm usually about 100, 150 phone calls behind, so I'm usually 2 weeks behind calling back anybody. But for some reason, this voice, when I heard the message, it sounded very professional, very businesslike, and I thought maybe it's someone who wants to give money to Arnava. So I figured, let me call him back right away. So I call him back right away, and I say, hi, this is Rabbi Wallerstein calling. And the voice on the other end says, oh, you do call back. I'm like, yes. He goes, well, I want to introduce myself. My name is Reverend so-and-so. I'm like, okay. He goes, I'm a Catholic minister in the Bible Belt in Florida. I'm like, okay. And I don't miss your shir on TorahAnytime.com. Every single week, me, my wife, and my 3 daughters, we listen to your class. I'm like, oh no. Because, I say sometimes about the Goyim things, don't act like them. And now I'm starting to oh my goodness, now I'm in big trouble. He says, and I want you to know that you have amazing stories. And I started to preach, it's a true story, in my church. I started telling over Rabbi Wallerstein and Rabbi Lamb's stories. And they threw me out. They threw him out of the church. He says, and I lost my job as the preacher, and I want to become Jewish because your religion is the religion, and I want you to know that Christianity, I know for a fact, is not true. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I'll get him before Gateways, and I'll have him with me, and we'll go speak all over the United States. He's going to get up, and everyone's going to come. A minister who became a Jew, and he can prove that Christian. Anyway, I said to him, listen, I'm really sorry, but if you know anything about the Jewish religion, we do not want converts. Why do you need 613 mitzvahs? Just keep your 7 mitzvahs that you're supposed to keep. So he said a very profound thing, which the reason I'm telling you this, and he said the following. He said, Rabbi Wallerstein, I know. You don't want non-Jews, Gentiles to become Jews. He says, but me and my wife and my daughters, we can't live a life of a lie. And now that we know the truth, we just can't live our life like this. He said, I lost my parish, I lost my church, I lost my parents, and I lost all my friends. But we know that you're speaking he called it the Word. You're speaking the Word, and that Judaism is the truth, and therefore I'm begging you to connect me with someone that we could talk to about converting, and through Torah Anytime, Baruch Hashem, he spoke to Rabbi Mizrahi, and whatever's going to be is going to be. But the reason I'm repeating it is that we have to hear from a priest of a Catholic church to tell us, the Jewish nation, that they're living a lie, and that we are the Word, and that we are the truth. We have to hear that from other people, and we have to hear that from ourselves.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org.